I've always liked the monster within idea. I like the zombies being us. It's like zombies are the blue-collar monsters.
We're completely surrounded!
We're completely fucked! Are you girls kidding me? I've been praying for this shit! Come on!
Boys, let's get to work.
For God's sakes, he missed me again!
Oh, cut! Are you blind, man?
Like this.
Ow!
Oh! See?
Oh.
No, Jefe, I do it like this.
Danny!
I do it like this.
Get back to hair and makeup. You don't look dead enough.
Come on, let's go.
That ain't in the script.
We're writing a new one. It's called Maggot Death Massacre. This is a real nightmare.
Let's slay some stiffs.
Yo guys, what's up? Spider here. We're on Call of the Dead.
Better see if we can find a new one.
Buffy. Buffy!
Oh boy.
I don't like
Here we
playing
go.
as Buffy. I like other people playing as Buffy when I'm playing co-op so I can look at her. So, anyways. No. What else are you gonna look at when you're playing? You're not gonna look at George. George is freaking annoying. Anyways, we're here on Call of the Dead. 500,000 subscribers. I don't know why I committed to doing this, but, you know, I'm still doing it. 30 rounds every map. And, I had previously recorded this, okay? And the recording was messed up. I had the first 4 rounds. I had an epic death on round 4. That's why I wanted to keep it. It was with the scavenger. I sort of blew myself up. Woohoo! But then I found out that the recording was messed up, and I had recorded to round 14. So I'm only going to do, you know, Buffy here for the first 4 rounds, and I'm going to switch. I think I'm Michael Rooker up until round 14. And then I took a break. I took an overnight break like an idiot again. And then as soon as I came back in and ran like half a round, I died. I don't know. I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm still drinking my coffee, by the way. But that's the thing. I can't do that. I gotta, once you get into the groove, once you get into the motion, you know, it's you gotta stay there. You gotta stay there. You can't break. I don't like breaking. And same with when I was doing the runs on Ascension. Even though, you know, running on Ascension is infinitely easier than running on any other map, it was still, when you took an overnight break and came back to it, you still got pretty nervous running around with the zombies. Anyways, I wanted to do a snipers only. Snipers only, including the scavenger. And I did do that, although I never actually got a second sniper from the box. I got the scavenger, and then that was it. So, oh no, fuck that. That's bullshit.
Maybe now we can see a way out.
The first zombie on round 2, I get a freaking nuke. Oh my god, this is gonna be horrid for points. Where's the box anyway? The box is on the front of the boat. Yeah, not good. Not good, George.
Kind of a necessity?
I mean, it's already gonna be bad for points going snipers only. I mean, taking out a whole freaking group of zombies with the scavenger gives you like 600 points. It's just ridiculous. Like,
Ow.
barely any points at all. Anyways.
I warned you.
Oh, nice. That's the kill. That's the kill for the win. So, yeah, when we do switch over to round 4 here in a second, I will have a lot more points. And if you're wondering why, well, I just told you why. This is a different game.
How close do you need to get?
And then we'll pick it up. We got to get to round 14, and we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up at round 14 afterwards. So my points are really, really shitty for round 3.
No
by the way.
bullets? Whatevs, I'm a
Oh.
black belt in Taekwondo.
Whatevs, I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. Alright, I'll finish this guy off.
Kinda
And
in
then
my
we'll move.
bubble there.
Round 4, this round. This round, which is round 4, we will move. And then we'll carry on, alright? So yeah, Snipers Only, we're going to talk about some gaming stuff.
Ammo, I'm a dead duck.
Especially EA. We'll be talking about them later. EA is having a very bad month this month. Just saying. Try and get some of these guys. Try and knife some of these guys before they come in here. Then we gotta move.
Come on, zombies.
We gotta move.
I'll take
No.
you on with my bare hands.
Oh my god. Anyways, that was an epic death. Whatever. We're just gonna continue from round 4, right? Whatever. Spend a little too much time trying to knife the zombies in the spawn. But yeah, we'll pick it up on round 4 with a Michael Rooker, and then we'll be back on round 14. I gotta replay that anyway. That was crappy on the points, man. That nuke on the second round with the first zombie was shit. We'll see you on round 14, guys. Alright, guys, we're back here on round 4. I totally messed up that other game, didn't I? What are you gonna do? Anyways, I went and grabbed the MP40. Oops, I think I hit the rock right there. Anyways, I went and grabbed the MP40. I had gone up to the boat because I'd started a new game and the box was up there, and then I ended up restarting, and then for some reason I didn't check. I still thought the box was up there. But anyways, we're here on round 4, and I got the MP40, and we're just going to go here, and we're going to open up this this boat. What I think I'm going to do is maybe do like somebody had mentioned doing snipers only, so perhaps I will do that. Would be a kind of a good challenge. And the sniper, one of the snipers, including the scavenger, right? Definitely the scavenger. Definitely. Am I gonna have enough points? I don't know if I can have enough points to open
These guns ain't worth
everything I
shit
need to open to
without
get downstairs. And I don't want to switch out the MP40, so I'm not gonna hit the box. I guess what I need to do is get power on, and I need a few more points to open the door to Jug. So I guess... What the hell? I don't know what I'm going to do here. I am undecided. We get 3,000. I don't know how much the door is. It's definitely going to be more than I can afford. Where's the zombie coming in from? And I'm going to need to open a door down here. So let's run around down here first, and then we'll go back and we'll go get some... we'll go get our Jug. And we'll get our snipers. So until we can afford the snipers... This is what we're going to do. We're going to be running the MP40. Possibly... Yeah, no. The AK-74U? I don't know. Okay, where the hell's the zombie? Where's the last zombie? I heard him coming in through a window. Oh, there he is. That's not even the last one. What the hell? Oh, this is going to be a waste of a double points. Come on, zombie! Shit! Double points! Anyways, what I want to talk about, I guess...
thing, too. I'm pouring a church mouse.
I don't really have a... Well, maybe a specific topic of conversation. Maybe gaming. Some of the gaming news, recent gaming news that's come out the past little while. And EA being one of the big ones. EA's just getting hammered. They're just doing all the wrong things. They're doing either everything wrong or they're just doing all the wrong things. But they're getting crushed. Where the frick is the zombie, man? I have no idea. Did I make it? Oh, there he is. Thank you.
Dead as a doornail.
Yeah, EA has just been screwing itself over with a bunch of stuff. I mean, the latest is with this whole SimCity launch,
Now that's how you do this
which
shit.
has been an absolute freaking failure. Man, I thought Diablo 3 was bad the first few days or the first couple weeks, and somebody said, oh yeah, it took them an hour to fix Diablo 3 in the servers. No way, man. The servers were screwed up. People couldn't play. It was screwed up for a while. Enough for people to be freaking out and trying to get their money back and stuff. I mean, even in Korea, now they didn't have to offer money back in anywhere else, but in Korea, there's a law. There's a law against it. You have to provide money back, and they actually raided. I think I remember reading an article where they raided Blizzard's Korean offices and said, yeah, you gotta offer people's money back, and that's what people are looking for here with EA and SimCity. And they actually said they were going to give money back. I think they at one point they said they were going to give people their money back, and then they went back on it. So I don't know. I don't know what all the issues are. I never bought the game. But apparently, you know, I mean, you got to be online to be able to do anything again. And if the servers aren't there, like if the servers are just not letting you get online or whatever, you got to wait to get online, or you're sitting there and you can't play your game. You just bought a new game, you can't play it because of their servers are not handling the load properly. And that's unfortunate. That's really too bad. Because it doesn't, you know, well, I think that being online offers a lot of advantages and offers a lot in the way of gameplay. You know, I mean, you can have other players that you're close to. You can interact with other players, but it's not a necessity. It's not a necessity. The only reason why it's forced DRM online is to prevent people from pirating the game. That's it. That's as far as it goes. Okay, I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna go get Jugged on the other side. We should be able to turn on the power. Actually, we gotta open 2 doors, don't we?
Circle the wagons, friends. I am completely out of ammo.
Damn, yeah, we gotta open the... Oh, do we have... No, we don't have 2 doors to power? I hope freaking God that we don't have 2 doors to power. Let's get some points here. So, I don't know. I mean, Ubisoft had that as well. I mean, they had this excessive DRM on a couple of their games, and there was just a lot of lashback from consumers, and they went back on it. They got rid of it, or they reversed it, or something. You know, trying to make their peace with the players. Yeah, power's up top. I gotta open another door too, don't I? Shit, it's so expensive. All right, well, I'm not gonna be able to afford Jug, I guess. I'll have to go and get some ammo. Damn it! Let's go over and get some ammo, I guess. Yeah, what else? Oh, and then, supposedly, there are all these people of Chinese origin. You like how I use that, right? Chinese origin. That are posting on, like, everywhere. On forums, here, there, everywhere. About how good SimCity is and how good the DRM is and why it's necessary, and it's usually 1 or 2 sentences, usually saying the same things. A lot of forums have had to restrict new user registrations because of it, and supposedly the rumor is that EA is paying these people, that EA has set up a payment structure for these people to post good things about SimCity. I don't know. It's hard. You don't know what to believe, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. Anyways, and whether or not, I mean, they're gonna flat out deny it, of course, but whether or not they did do purposely, I mean, somehow it's being done, or for some reason it's being done, and it just looks really, really bad on them. One of these companies going to think. I mean, and there are some companies like some of the indie developers that, I don't know what the pirate sites are, but there's sites where you can go and download pirated whatever you want, right? Pirated games or whatever. And there are some indies that actually go on there and put their game online. They're like, hey, you know what? Here you go. You can have it for free on, I don't know, maybe it's Pirate Bay or something. you can have it free. You can pirate a pirated copy of the game and have it for free. And, you know, if you want to donate money to us or whatever for the game, then here's where you donate. And they're largely successful. It's been largely successful. So that's sort of the other end of the spectrum where these indies, and that's how they're really getting out there, right? And it's good marketing, in my opinion. It's really good marketing on their part to get their game out there and in the hands of more gamers than they would have otherwise have gotten. Because maybe they aren't on Steam, maybe they're not greenlit on Steam, right?
I call bullshit on that.
So anyways, it's a really interesting. I find it kind of interesting, all the stuff that happens. And the other thing that sort of started the week off for EA was, whoa, shit. I don't want to get down here. I don't have a jug yet. The other thing that started off the week for EA was the rumor that Visceral Games was being shut down. Visceral Games being the developers behind... Did I hit him? Oh, shit. Oh, nice. The developers behind Dead Space, right? And there was rumors that Visceral Games is going to be shut down, and they were supposedly already working on Dead Space 4, and that was canceled. So that was a rumor, I guess, because EA came out and denied it. They flat out denied it. They said, no, that's not true. Visceral Games is not shut down. And it was something that some forum made up. Somebody on some forum made up. So, who knows? But who knows what to believe, right? I mean, you could have them backtracking on a lot of stuff, depending on what how the market takes it, right? How the people take it. And that was, I think that was even after this whole microtransaction thing. And we'll talk about microtransactions a little bit. But, you know, with regards to Visceral and Dead Space, it wouldn't actually surprise me.
Hey, is anyone out
Hey, there's Dempsey.
Finally, a break in the weather.
It wouldn't actually surprise me at all if they were going to shutter Visceral and Dead Space, because Dead Space 3, while it was a great game, we really enjoyed it. Hyper and I played it. We're going to be getting the DLC, like the actual gameplay DLC. I won't be buying any of the other garbage, the microtransaction. You know, you can still call it DLC, I guess. I'm not going to be buying it. But there's Awakened DLC coming out next Tuesday, and we're definitely going to play that. We're definitely going to buy it and play that on co-op on Tuesday. So I'll do that. But I mean, yeah, it was a great game, but it didn't push anything from Dead Space 2. I mean, yes, you had the co-op, and that was a fantastic addition. They had multiplayer in Dead Space 2. Dead Space 3 had co-op, and they redid. The other thing they did, which I didn't like, was they redid the whole weapon system specifically to incorporate microtransactions. So those are the only things they really changed, and they made it less scary. There were no mini games in it at all, which, you know, it's just a small part of Dead Space and Dead Space 2, but it was, you know, it was there. It was something that was there that just seems missing now. I mean, they went ahead and put it in, and now it's not there anymore, and it just feels incomplete. So, and it really, I don't have much incentive to play the game again. You know, you have the New Game Plus. On Dead Space, I played Dead Space at least 3 times, maybe 4, I can't remember. Actually, I did play it through 4 times. Dead Space 2, I played through 3 times. 2 times on a New Game Plus, on the regular playthrough. A New Game Plus, I played it through, I believe. And then on hardcore difficulty, I played it through again. So... And there was that replayability that I thought. I'm not really interested in replaying Dead Space 3. So, and I don't think it sold nearly as well as Dead Space 2. So I think the sales numbers were not there. So again, whether it's not true, whether it's true or not, and they are denying it, it doesn't matter. It wouldn't have surprised me if it were true, and if it did turn out to be true. But the Awakened DLC that's coming out on Tuesday, it sounds like it's really good. They're actually going to the, going back to the Dead Space 1, I don't know what you call it, recipe, I guess, sort of. I mean, it's still going to be co-op. Where the hell's the zombie? it's still going to be co-op. Man, it's slow in these early rounds, isn't it? So it's still going to be co-op, but it's going to have that scare, you know, it's going to be sort of along the scariness of, hopefully, Dead Space 1. At least that's what they're saying. It's going to be a lot more scare and maybe gore than we saw throughout Dead Space 3. So yeah, Visceral Games, I mean, I would like them not to be shut down. I mean, I like Dead Space. I love Dead Space. I love that game. But again, Dead Space 3 was a, you know, it was a damn good game, but it wasn't a great game. Let's put it that way. It didn't push anything in the franchise other than providing the ability to play co-op. Really, in my opinion. I mean, you know, agree or disagree. It's just opinion, right? You can have an opinion that's completely different from mine. Doesn't make you wrong. Doesn't make me wrong. It's just opinion. Anyways.
Go ahead, run all you want.
I think what I'm gonna do here, I should get quick revive, but I think what I'm gonna end up running for perks is Jug, quick revive, flopper, and stamina up. Especially if I'm going with the scavenger. If I'm gonna go with the scavenger, I think I'm definitely gonna need flopper. And stamina up is very, very helpful running circles down here. I know you guys don't want to see me run circles every single match, but you know what? Make it to round 30 on, I mean, you could not running circles, but, you know, make it to round 100 without running any circles. Let's put it that way. I don't think you could. Alright, we're gonna grab that max ammo here in a second.
Don't you mess with me.
And we're completely out of ammo.
A tomcat with no balls.
There we go. Tomcat with no balls? What the hell?
I reckon that'll buy us a little bit more time.
I really hate George. Somebody said for the whole playthrough of Call of the Dead I should complain about how much I hate George. There you are, George. I hate you. And I will go to the box after this round. I will go to the box and try and get some snipers. I want to build up some points first. Yes, I will eventually go sniper only, but I want to build up some points. Or maybe not. Yeah, I will. Whatever. But I want to build up some points so I can get my perks and get the sniper rifles, because I'm gonna have to get them all from the box, right? I don't think there are any sniper rifles that are on the walls here anywhere. Unfortunately. Scavenger's pretty epic though, isn't it? I think it is. Go, 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 go. George, settle down there, buddy. Settle down.
Zombies don't run.
So yeah, the whole microtransaction deal, and this is the thing, and this is what I think they do in marketing at EA here, is there was news out early last week or last week sometime, and this is kind of what started EA's bad week, really. Maybe it was during a conference call or an investor call or something, but one of the execs or something at EA said there were now going to be microtransactions in all of their games, built into all of their games, and there was no specifying all of their, you know, particular type of games. It was like, yeah, it was going to be built into all of their games, and I tweeted about it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I knew something like this was gonna happen, especially considering what they did with Dead Space 3. Again, revamping, you know, microtransactions in and of themselves are fine, okay? And they're built into a lot of free-to-play games. Okay, typically free-to-play games. I mean, free-to-play games. Did I hit him? Oh shit. You know, free-to-play games, they gotta make their money, right? You can play a lot of them without spending a dime. You can play, I think, all of them. Yeah, they're free-to-play, right? So you can play all of them without spending a dime. Yes, it's going to take you longer. Yes, you're going to have to grind to do a lot of things. And that's to be expected, and that's just the price. I don't really need that right now. That's just the price you pay for playing free-to-play, right? And if you don't want to do the grind, then you give the, you know, you fork over your money, right? Okay, so I gotta remember where these perks, where these machines are. I know Flopper is upstairs, I think.
Hello?
So let's buy our
There is a
Flopper.
Russian stuck.
There we go. There's our Flopper. Whoa. What the fuck? Jesus, you guys. Scared the crap out of me. I'm not sure where Stamina Up is. I don't remember where Stamina Up is. I might have to, no, Mule Kick is at the front of the boat, the bow of the boat. I think Double Tap is back there. I forget where Stamina Up. Okay, we'll... Oh, shit. We'll get our, quick revive. And then we'll get, we'll go up to the front of the boat anyway, since we gotta go up there to get some, guns. Hopefully we can get a, sniper.